The only problem with life is usually you have to learn a lesson first before you make an adjustment.
Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
But sometimes you don't learn lessons, and so we'll find that out.
Leonard sets, fires, bang! McMenamin alive and well here. Mama, there goes that man.
We had some news within the hour on SportsCenter. The Kristaps Porzingis has been downgraded to out for the Mavs game tonight, Game 5 against the Clippers, due to that right knee soreness. It will be the second consecutive game he has missed. He was a late scratch for Game 4's overtime win, which is where Luka had to step up and be the star. Welcome in our NBA insider, Adrian Wojnarowski. So no Porzingis. What's the latest on the health of Luka, Woj, in advance of tonight's pivotal Game 5 against the Clippers?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to continue to play on that tender left ankle. He's going to have to carry a dramatic load without Porzingis. You know, he did it in Game 4. You know, had to play one of the truly great playoff games we've seen in a long time, and also needed Paul George to continue to struggle with the Clippers. He doesn't have nearly the supporting cast that Kawhi Leonard and has around him with LA. And if Paul George starts to play better, if some of those role players beyond Kawhi and Paul George start to play better, you know, there is a great deal on Luka Doncic to be able to find a way to win 2 out of these next 3 games, or at least to win Game 5 without Kristaps Porzingis.
Welcome in our NBA reporter, Dave McMenamin from the bubble in Orlando. And in this series, Paul George shooting only 29% from the field, just 22% from three-point range. No one expected this. You were just at shoot-around. What is the team saying about PG-13's struggles?
Yeah, man, it's been 60 years since a player has struggled this bad in a playoff series shooting the ball. Bob Cousy in 1960, and now Paul George today. Doc Rivers said yesterday he wants to see Paul shoot it even more. 20 shots per game would be his preference to get himself back into a rhythm. JaMychal Green said that Paul just needs to get out of his head. We know that he's capable to get back to being the player that he was all season for us. And Ivica Zubac, the starting center for the Clippers, said at shoot-around this morning that we trust him, we have his back, and we're confident that he'll find his way.
Last postseason, the first round, an unheralded Clippers group pushed then the defending champion Warriors to 6 games. This postseason, you've got George, you've got Kawhi Leonard. Unheralded is not exactly what you'd call this team. Clippers are the ones being pushed by the Mavericks. So what are they saying about the difference between an unheralded team now pushing them as favorites?
Matt, Zubac told us straight up, we're not the underdogs anymore. And Doc Rivers always tells us as a team, you're the best team in the league, but you go out and play like it. And certainly they know that what they built the regular season success on was a defensive mindset first. And that grit that they had last year in the playoffs against Golden State, knowing that every possession counted, knowing that they were trying to knock off the defending champs, they need to have back. And that's what JaMychal Green was saying, what Zubac was saying. We need that same grit, determination, possession by possession, to look like the team we were last year, when we were trying to surprise the league, versus now we're the team that is trying to get surprised.
Again, Porzingis out for Game 5.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.